You want to hear about what happened one time in Texas history?
Once upon a time.
Once upon a time. So we actually have a twofer.
We got a twofer?
We got a twofer.
Oh, heck yeah.
Because this has happened twice in Texas history on the same day in 1971.
Go on.
And 1991 in the Driskill Hotel.
Ooh.
A bride
Throwback.
killed herself
Ooh.
in room 525. So in 1971, it is rumored, so not confirmed, but rumored that a lady from Fort Worth was supposed to be wed.
Sure.
Found out that her husband had been trifling. Well, her future husband had been trifling, sleeping around, running around.
Okay.
So she came down to Austin, got a room at the Driskill Hotel, room 525, went and bought a bunch of stuff on his credit, like on his card. Just like rang up this huge bill.
Why not?
Went back to room 525, killed herself.
Wow.
1971. 1991. On her honeymoon. Another bride.
Ooh. Haven't
been able to figure out why she did it. In room 525, on the same day that the first bride killed herself. So,
is there any connection at all between the people?
like the actual,
Yeah, like
again, I read a bunch into it. Austin Monthly did a piece. There's a couple of pieces on it. The Driskill Hotel itself has a couple of haunting things.
Yes.
But 525 is like the specific.
525 is the room.
Room 525 is the room because two brides have the legit thing is two brides have killed themselves in that room.
Yeah.
20 years apart on the same day. I can't find any relation between the women. Like there's no, like you can't even find out if like the girl who killed herself in 1991 was like obsessed with the 1971 murder.
Whether or not
and shouts out to my friend Shane. He's the one who like told me all these stories and I was like, I've got to talk about this on the podcast.
This,
So yeah, room 525, super haunted. They didn't let anyone stay. Super haunted. I mean, they get two girls in a room alone.
Yeah.
For
I
years.
also wouldn't let anybody stay there.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, they didn't let anyone stay in there until 1998 or 99. Like no one could even get
relatively
that room.
Recently, yeah.
And I'm pretty sure it's a room that if you don't know what happened in there, they try not to tell you because I'm sure anyone that goes there and you know you're visiting from LA, you got your Tacoba boots on, you're drinking a Topo Chico on South Congress with all your white friends.
Ball in your pocket.
Yeah, you're talking about how you might move here, staying at the Driskill Hotel. You're talking to locals. Yeah, I'm in room 525 at the Driskill Hotel, and people are like, "Wait, you should get out of there immediately."
See if you can move rooms.
Super haunted.
Not even a little haunted.
Like very.
That's
haunted.
legitimately super haunted.
Again, back to the ghost conversation.
Yeah.
If ever you were like, do you believe in ghosts? I would say if anything is haunted, it's probably room 525 at the Driskill Hotel.
Ghosts are interesting, man. You know,
like to talk to or just as
the concept to talk.
The concept,
whatever. Because like Ron White talks about a ghost that haunted his house.
What
that he talked to, and he was like, he said, yeah, and I'm not going to bother you. I'm not going to do anything.
Yeah,
you got to leave my son alone or whatever it was.
What the heck?
Yeah, apparently he just was.
Is he a reliable source though?
Yeah, 100%.
Like the guy who used to famously be drunk every day, talk to a ghost.
Yeah, why not?
All right, cool.
I'll believe it.
All right, fine.
All I'm saying is, and the interesting thing about ghosts to me, insofar as like buildings and whatnot, is you actually have to disclose if a building is haunted if you want to sell it.
I do know that. Yeah, like legally you have to disclose,
say,
like,
which means legally,
ghosts are
the
real.
law believes in ghosts.
What rights do ghosts have?
That's a great question.
Where's that picket
Clearly,
sign?
they don't have squatters' rights.
Which is wild. Because the people who do have squatters' rights are way grosser. Like ghosts don't
are
crap
relatively
on the floor.
benign.
Yeah,
you're gonna lose a bride once in a while.
Yeah, that's fine.
And you know what? There is a good chance the first one just died of like excess hairspray inhalation.
Potentially.
It was a Dallas chick in the 70s.
If not for the blood, I think they'd be able to make that conclusive.
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah.
Okay, what would you do? Like you own a hotel, one of the rooms ends up being haunted. I would change the room number. And
like on the door, you would just flip it.
You know they do that, right? Like they skip the 13th floor.
Yeah.
Like
there is no 13th floor.
It goes 12, 14 in a lot of hotels. They'll just skip that floor for superstitious reasons. And or that's a maintenance floor sometimes. Yeah. But like it often is just not listed.
Yeah.
There's that famous Mitch Hedberg joke. You know what floor you're on. If you jump out of the window, you will die earlier.
Yeah.
So I think the move is change the room number and or make it like a broom closet.
Gotcha. You know? See, I'm the opposite. I would open a TikTok account.
Yeah.
The Haunting in Room 525.
Yeah.
I'd broadcast from there every single day, make it blow up, and then I would sell it at a premium. Like, if you want to stay here, you're going to be locked in for 24 hours. You're signing a waiver that says nothing that happens to you in there is our fault because you consented.
Yeah.
And you have to video the entire thing. So I would just make it into a complete content house, like, because there's a lane. There's people who are like, I want to stay in room 525. I would make it like Austin's #1 hotel room, sell it at a premium, make sure people come stay there. None of what happens in there is my fault. You chose to stay there and get the content out of it.
Yeah.
I'm just a capitalist
That's
at the
fair.
end of the day.
Have you heard about this guy who's he's on TikTok and he is debunking sort of. He's teasing the witches of TikTok and he's like, hey, every single witch out there, put a curse on me. Mm-hmm. Make it happen.
Yeah.
Prove it.
I like that.
And nothing has happened to him.
Cool. That
Clearly.
Still scares me.
I know it does. That's why I brought it up.
Even the word wish just makes
Yeah.
like shrink back. Did you see that? I was like, I
did.
But what if it works? Like, I don't know.
Anyway.
I
just like appreciate that.
I appreciate it, but I'm also like, dude, stop doing that. Like, don't invite it. Nothing will happen.